Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dune Awakening. I finally made it back to my base after a long journey and a trek, so I gotta go find a moisture-located cave. Thankfully, there's one right side of my base. Look at it. It's just sitting there all pretty. I know I have the materials already because I've gathered the materials from these a couple of times already, but I'm gonna do it again. You know, missions. Gotta make sure I actually get the mission done. Gobbling it up real quick. Sandworms out there just doing sandworm things. Beautiful. Got everything I need. Stinking mine almost tried to get me again. I got the stuff I need. I have all those materials at base too, thankfully. Something crash landed over there. I'm not making the journey though. I am not prepared for that. Not running all the way over there. Nope. Alright. I have salvage metal in the base. Boom. What do you need me to make? What am I researching? Zip. More blood to deposit still. Research fabricator. Sweet! App-based crafting. Finally. Lord knows I need it. Let's put you out of the way over here. I filled up my first container. It's weird that containers have volume in them, but, you know, it is what it is. Scavenger still suit. Do I gotta research that first? Nope, already have it researched. Okay. And it looks like I can craft from my containers too, so that's kind of an awesome perk. Look at that. That is some. That's some nifty fabrication. I like how they do it. How they did that. Now that I use some of that fabric, I can probably put it in here. These. Okay, so it's got 10 inventory slots, it looks like, which is awesome. Kind of wait for that. I also discovered earlier while I was running that the max for stacking bandages is 20. So I'm also going to craft some more bandages to get a full stack. And I only need 5. Alright, got the still suit. Push the around button.
Impressive, off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the caths and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way.
It's good to know.
I have good news, off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Okay. Ore refinery. Beautiful. Remember, F is to drink from my portable catheter, I guess, in which my still suit has. So left alt. There we go. Let's craft max amount, just get it over with. Takes 4 copper to make 1 ingot, it looks like. Kind of pricey, that's okay. While I wait for that, let's research the other thing I need. Beautiful. I assume it's going to take copper to actually craft this. Yep. Only need one of those, so let's grab one of them. Craft one of those. Looks like this thing turns out copper pretty quickly, so.
Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Well, thankfully, I can, like a little spot I can climb right here. Oh, there's some copper up here, too. I don't know what it's used for and how much it takes to acquire. I'm going to start mining this stuff to have it. Okay. Shoot the thing up in the air. I need 8 more meters, really? So I'm going to have to go over there and do it. Well, it's good to find that out now, I suppose.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Can't really do it during a sandstorm, though. Ow, my cankles. Alright. Welcome back, folks. I just finished climbing up here, so hopefully this place is high enough. I found a monument of some sort. Don't really know what it's for, but it's got some good loot up here. Monies and whatnot. Alright, let's see if this is high enough. And it is. Man, that thing goes far. There's a sandworm over there. Wow, that probe is scanning super far. Jeez.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
That's a long way away, I imagine. I need to Griffin's trade post. I get this is like a ridiculously far way away. 2,000 meters I have to run to get over there. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna make you guys watch me do that distance. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna cut to me getting there because I care about your guys' well-being and mental sanity. It's not gonna be great for my mental sanity running all the way over there, but you know, at least you guys will have some mental sanity. So, gonna drink some water, pause some blood. I'll see you when I get there, I suppose. Actually, show you what my skill tree is looking like. It's looking okay, I suppose. Nothing learned yet, so. I want some new research. Oh, no, I didn't. Just didn't highlight it properly. Alright, well, I'll see you guys when I get over there. Alright, folks. Finally made my way across the desert 2,000 kilometers, and I think that trading post is that big thing up there. These are just player-made bases, but that big thing up there, that's where I'm going. So hopefully there's a simple path up there. We're gonna find out. Also, since I'm a little loot goblin, I've almost filled my inventory with freaking copper. Oh, I'm almost full of inventory. Oh my goodness. Might want to... Hopefully I can sell some of this copper if I need to. Thankfully, there was an easy path all the way up to there. So, that's always a plus. This is the Griffin's Reach trade post.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you, but be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
A million Solari is what he's got a bounty on his head for. Goodness. Okay, simple enough. Boom, done. Alright.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harco, and I don't recognize you.
It's because I'm new,
So
buddy.
perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are, and while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar. It's a good story, I'll give you that. But even a sandworm might choke on it. Nobody escapes a Sadukar security grid. Not even Zantara. Welcome to Griffin's Reach, stranger. The rules here are simple. Pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good?
I'm gonna nod.
Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's the contract board in the corner, if you need work. No, he is quite mute. I don't know the how or why of it. The bastard can be quite reticent when he chooses to be.
Alright then.
He arrived one night with a patrol of Harkonnen house troopers. I offered them a place to sleep, but when I awoke, they were gone. But for Ihor. Ridiculous. The troop sergeant must have recognized the value of my establishment. As such, he left Ihor behind to protect their interests here.
Alright then.
Unless someone shows up with a load of salvage, I've got time to talk. There's one of those old desert testing stations out east of here. Been unsealed for a while. Probably picked clean by now.
Good to
There
know.
was a fellow bought supplies a while back, an ecologist. He was here to audit the station. Said he was camped above it. He'd know more.
I'm not worried about that.
Settlement? Ha! People don't live out here. They cling. Bandits, scavengers, and a couple of fools stupid enough to run trade posts. Sure, Smiley Tig still runs his place northeast of here, across the gap. You'll figure it out if you meet him. What's on your mind?
I'm gonna trade. I saw that I needed to buy one of these. Oh, for 500? I can swing that. Well, I need one. Yeah, not really needed that right now. A bunch of neat stuff here. Finding a lot of these stuffs though. I sell stuff? Like how it sells for 4, but he wants me to buy it for like 500. Like, what a scam.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Alright then, well I guess I'll make my way to that ship then. See how that pays off for me. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm not good at math, so I gotta pull out a calculator to do this. Okay. Then we need some inventory space, it seems like. I have all this copper, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll dump it if I need to. Check out what the other vendors have to offer.
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you there. For a price. I like to fly. Fast. Storms, worms, or static. Nothing stops me from getting where I need to go. But you know what I don't like much? Talking.
My bad.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
I don't know. I don't know where any of these places are. Really? I passed it on the way here? That's good to know. And I guess what I'll do is I'll keep all my loot that I have on me. And I will drop it off back at base. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So, I'm going to run back to my base. And what I'll do, I'll actually, like, cut to me being back at base, I suppose. And we'll see how that plays out for me. I don't have really any room to loot that place yet, so. Here we go, another 2,000 meter run to get back home. That's ridiculous. See, I wish I had a vehicle. That would be nice. Make my life a lot easier. Like, can I just not take this? Just someone's bike left here. Nice if I could just buy a bike. Nice if I can make a bike. Alright, well, I'll cut back to when I get back to base. Welcome back, everybody. Just came back from my base, dropped off all my loot and whatnot, and ran into the ship. Thankfully, my base is not that far from the shipwreck, so that kind of helped out a lot. So let's figure out how to get into this thing and get all the stuff I need to get. So we'll see how this plays out. Ooh, kind of zip. No, no. Stop being a loot goblin. Yoink. Ow, ow, ow. Wasn't expecting that. Got bullied just now. Catch up real quick. Get the blood for the water. You know, blood for the blood gods, which is me, technically. Because I'm the blood god. Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. Alright, let's get in here and see what I can find. Hopefully some great goodies. More all the above than excess. Oh, you're alive. Love that turret. Turret's no joke. And the cooldown on it's like pretty amazing. Like, it doesn't really have that long of a cooldown. Look at those in a little bit. I hear you, but I don't see you. Never mind. See you now. I am the master and commander of death. Hello? Rifle? I need to put my thing away. See what this thing can do. Hello? Whoa. I hear people. I got battle music. Just don't see people.
Mayday, Mayday. This is Ensign Meredith commanding Alcyon. Lieutenant Likers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Criteria.
Ooh, I like this thing.
My God! Look at them all! It's Horizon
My objective?
jet fighters out there!
Relay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing Trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
Get over to that guy. Not that way, apparently. This is the area I came from. There's got to be a way up there. Hold that thought. Hold the thought. Thank you. Alright, going through the bunkhouse, I guess. Come on, quickly. I filled up all my blood. I filled up all my blood bags already. Good to know. Okay. Find another rifle? I did. Okay. Well, that was fun. Does I need more copper, I guess. Plant fiber for some reason. Alright, copper right here. Perfect. I need just a little more copper ore. I think there's some, yep, some right there. Some under this dude's base. Perfect. And there's plenty of plant fiber always around, so. Assume it's gonna want me to go back to base. And, yep. Gonna go back to base real quick and build all this stuff, so you know what? It's all good. Get out of the hot, scorching sun. Let's get some scrap metal while I'm here. I get this rifle. I might just put the pistol away and use the rifle. We have to make some more ammo for sure, but that's okay. Running across the desert. Hopefully a worm don't eat me. No. Might as well drink this water real quick. It's always good to get some extra copper. Yeah, all that copper I mined earlier was also just that base smelting, so hopefully that's done by now. So this, I can just save this copper for something else. Home sweet home. Man, I really might need to make another blood purifier or something. Put that away, I don't really use it. I found another blueprint too. That's special material, that's special material, that's a quest item. Alright. Material, keep the money on me. Let's put you away. Gotta fabricate one of those apparently, so might as well get a full health one. UA. Alright, research that schematic. Beautiful. Alright. Research. Research. And researched. What's in here? What's in here? Trial. Can I make one of these now? I can. Beautiful. Let's craft one of those. Let's craft one of these if I can. Beautiful. I need a rifle. And scavenger rags. And there we go. All right. Really good knife, so I'll place this one. Keep that right there, I suppose. Need to figure out how to repair things. Paused it somehow. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Got a fully healed up weapon. Oh, I can mark things with the middle mouse click. I didn't realize I could do that. Well, it's good to know. I was kind of waiting on that to finish, so... Yeah, this container can hold water, so I can extract all the water I have. Holds a lot of water, apparently, so that's good. So now I'm just kind of waiting to deposit blood when I can. Alright.
I've crossed the Vermilius Gap, Off-Worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, Off-Worlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap. But vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, Off-Worlder. More than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past. But more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
Cross more ammo, because this thing's gonna eat ammo for sure. Guess I should add these. These are my friends. We're playing on the same server, so whenever they need to, they can come over here. I might have made too much ammo, but that's okay. It's cheap to make it. Yeah, I think I've got plenty of ammo now. So, travel to Imperial Testing Station number 2. Which is right there. So I'm going to hit up that, I guess, and then I'll hit up the trade post. Let's see what I can buy and deliver this mission reward. So here we go. Thankfully, it's nighttime. Unfortunately, I realized how long I've been here, so I'll actually end the episode here. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon.